Art. Hello, my friends. My name is Miss Rebecca with the Shaler North Hills Library. That's Miss Ingrid behind the camera.
Hello.
Now, welcome to this week's episode of Art. As you know, every week here at Art, we use our brains and our souls and our hearts to create art, a self-expression unparalleled throughout history. This week, the art I have created and that I wanted to share with you in case you wanted to create your own art kind of in the same way is the very, very versatile pumpkin. My friends, the pumpkin can be used throughout the whole fall season for a multitude of holidays and a variety of purposes. You can eat it, you can stab it, you can color it, you can tape stuff to it, or you can just art with it.
It looks really complicated.
You know what? It's not as complicated as it looks. I was a little afraid to make it. I don't know about you friends out there, but sometimes when I read directions for things or I see something, I think, ugh, I don't think I want to try that because I don't think I understand how that's going to work. And I know it's not going to look the way this the example I was looking at looks. And then I've come to realize, but this is what art's about. This is the pumpkin Rebecca made.
Yeah.
And whatever pumpkin you make out there, it's going to look like the pumpkin you made. Just in case, like you and your super special grown-ups went and got a pumpkin or grew a pumpkin or someone gave you a pumpkin. Pumpkins really look very different, just like humans, but they're all pumpkins and they're awesome. You could even throw some gourds in there.
I like a good gourd.
Yeah, whatever works. How unique is the gourd?
That's pretty cool. And actually, it looks really... We're filming this early because you have a doctor's issue to attend with today.
Yes.
And I think it's meant to be because the way the light is streaming through that pumpkin, you'll be able to see how beautiful it is when you watch the show. It's so nice. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh my gosh, wait till you watch this. So cool.
Okay, friends, so here's the pumpkin. You may say, Rebecca, how in the world did you do that? Well, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So what you'll need is some scissors. I have used a stapler. You could also use tape. You could use glue, but in my opinion, glue, you'd have to hold it for a very long time. And since you're going to be putting together a lot of pieces of paper, it may not stick real nice. But as always, you use what your super special grown-up says you can use.
And also,
that's great.
If anybody in our audience is an octopus, that wouldn't even be an issue. It'd be easy.
Well, I'm thinking nobody is an octopus in our audience, but I will say octopuses are extremely intelligent. Right. And I'd also suggest there's a book called Inky's Escape about an octopus who escapes from an aquarium. And it's really very good.
Mm.
Now, I have orange construction paper and green construction paper. Now, as always, if you do not have colored construction paper, that's fine. If you have some crayons or markers, you can just color regular white paper,
Yeah, you could even color it whatever color you wanted.
You could color.
Because some people paint their pumpkins.
Some people do paint their pumpkins, and some people don't.
Yeah.
Because maybe this isn't a painted pumpkin. Maybe this is just a pumpkin.
Yeah.
So, friends, I have a pencil, and I have a ruler. Now, you don't need to have a ruler, because what you could always do is take one edge of your paper.
Oh, yeah.
To make your little line. And you don't even need to make a line. I'm just making a line because if I don't, I cut really crooked. And I don't want to cut crooked. But maybe you do, and that's okay. So I'm just going to draw my lines. But I am going to use my ruler because, you know what, I forgot to sharpen my pencil beforehand. So the tip's a little generous, and it's it's kind of jumping over the paper.
I wonder what a rippy paper pumpkin would look like.
I don't know. I mean, it would probably look like Rippy. I thought of a Rippy paper plate pumpkin maybe next week.
Yeah.
Because it is pumpkin season, so let's do the pumpkin things while we can, my friend.
And
you know
pumpkin books are way better than apple books.
Oh my gosh, by leaps and bounds.
Apple books.
So, you can use as many papers as you want. Here, I feel like I might have used too many strips, and you'll see what I mean. So this one, I may use less. But I'm still going to cut my 2 pieces of paper, and I'm going to cut them at the same time, and I'm just going to hold them tight. And then I'm going to cut them.
Open, shut, open, shut. Move the paper as you cut. Or not.
I moved it.
Or you can just say this wrong and defy it.
Well, my strips are a little crooked, but that's okay because life's a little crooked, so it works. Okay, so here are my strips. I'm going to move my tools down here, my pencil, and so here's my strips. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. And see, they're overlapped a little down here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go like this. And now I have to put my finger here because I don't want them to fall off. So I made like a plus sign, you see.
Dude, and now it's the asterisk.
And then it will be that. But some people may not know what that is when you say that. So we'll say it's like a star.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It can be a little tricky. You know what? This part of the project can make you wish you were an octopus. And that you had extra appendages.
It's also a good partnership project.
It could be if you want to be close and be working with a partner. But you can
like your mom.
Oh, yeah, your super special grown-up.
Whoever's like at your house.
So here, you see that?
Yep.
So now, this is what I was saying. Using glue here could be a little bit troublesome. Yeah. But as always, you use what your grown-up, your super special grown-up says you're going to use.
Glue dots might work if you have glue dots.
They may. So nice. There's my stapler. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these up here.
Yeah, it's not as complicated. It's still a nice challenge, but it's not as... I thought you had to staple everything individually.
No, I mean, I guess maybe you could. I mean, I'm sure there's...
That would put a lot of weight on it.
Yeah, like maybe you're watching it thinking, oh, but wait, if you did this, that, or the other thing...
No, I think...
You know, I mean anybody could be watching it and thinking something. You know, but that's fine. We can all just improve upon what came before.
Oh, that's nice.
So then you get your stapler, and you may want to ask a super special grown-ups to do this because it's a lot of moving pieces.
Nice, look at that.
So there's a pumpkin now, and here's my pumpkin stem. Now what I did is I didn't trace that. I just cut out like a little nubbin.
Stems are even more freewheeling than the pumpkins themselves.
Yeah, and you know what I did too? I debated between a green stem, or brown, because I feel like they tend to look brown.
Yeah,
And sometimes you have trouble imagining something else, but I thought I'll do brown. So maybe see how my pumpkin's a little bit crooked, which is fine because pumpkins are. Like it's a little flatter back here, a little more robust. Just like if you had a real pumpkin at home.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have a side that you're like, ah, and another side that's like, So I'm going to put my side forward.
Nice.
And I'm going to crunch my stem up with my hand just a little bit just to make it look,
more natural.
Exactly. And then I just folded the bottom down. And I'm going to put it back here. Get my stapler.
Look at that! You done doubled it. You had one pumpkin, now you have 2.
My friends, so here is some seasonal art that can be used throughout fall and for several fall holidays.